So here we finally are in Peschiera del Garda, a little village near to the Garda lake. We are spending our weekend here. Saturday, Sunday we will be here. Tomorrow on Saturday we will first go to the Garda land. That's a theme park near to Peschiera with roller coasters and so many other attractions, and we are quite excited to go there. For this theme park I will make a separate episode. I will now link it here in the video so you can watch it. This episode here will be about the village Peschiera del Garda. We will go there on Sunday. We will show you the most interesting places. I will tell you some things about the history here and other things we discover. So I hope to see you tomorrow morning. We will now recover ourselves a bit from the long journey.
This apartment is absolutely amazing. You wake up and you have a very beautiful view directly to the little port. Here we can see a boat arriving. So there.
Fortunately, just right now the sun appeared, and so that's perfect for showing you around this beautiful town. Peschiera del Garda is in the province of Verona in the region of Veneto, at the southeastern shore of the Lake Garda. And so today I would like to give you a little tour through this town, and so let's start.
So my brother is taking for breakfast an iced coffee, but look what's inside: banana, cocoa, organic coffee, espresso and milk. And there are other interesting variations, like the one with cheesecake. This one has to be delicious, with mascarpone cheese inside. So if you want to wake up properly in the morning, then you can go to the Osteria Italiano in Peschiera. That's the iced coffee with banana, cocoa. How is it? Really? Yeah. Buongiorno. And how does it taste like?
Chocolate.
Chocolate, even if it's a coffee.
Peschiera del Garda consists out of 3 cultivated islands, just where the Lake Garda ceases, and the river Mincio, the only outflow of the Lake Garda begins. This special geographical location was already getting used as an advantage under the Roman rule. They were building the fortifications, the walled city of Peschiera here, for protecting their fleet against enemies. And so still today you can see these fortifications that are surrounding the old town, and you can also see some military buildings that remained. We are now on the top of the fortification. Here you have a little park with a children's playground. There is a bar with a great view on the Lake Garda. And as I already told you, the Romans initiated the construction of the fortifications. Then later on in the 15th century, the Scalier lords that also initiated the construction of the Scalier castle in Sirmione. I also made an episode about that, I will link it below. They extended it, renewed it, fortified it for having even a better protection. Then it was going on like that with extensions, fortifications until the 19th century, when the Austrians took over Peschiera del Garda. They also started to build military houses for 900 soldiers, a military hospital, an arsenal, a lot of buildings. And you can still see some of them today. You can also still see the original gates. There are 2 gates where you could enter the old town, so the city inside the fortification. And the one was the Porta Venezia, named after the direction the gate was looking into. And the other one is the Porta Brescia, also named after the city in the direction of it. And still today you can have a walk around the fortifications. There are even boats driving around it, and so it's definitely worth it to see it. Just beside the main square of Peschiera del Garda, Piazza Ferdinando di Savoia, you will find these remainings of a Roman house, of a Roman building. Unfortunately, it's not completely clear today what kind of building it was due to the various changes that were made on it. But if you're here on the main square, you can just pass by and have a look. We are now inside the gelateria, and what I noticed also yesterday, they have very special coffee variations here in Peschiera. So for example, this one I never had. This was our day in Peschiera del Garda. If you also would like to come here and visit the town, it's a little, very lovely town. I think then one day should be definitely enough. You can also come here for a half a day. That's absolutely fine. After all, it's not that big, and especially the old town is very beautiful and definitely worth to visit. We will now go back home. You will find all the relevant information in my blog. You can also watch the episodes about Desenzano del Garda and about Sirmione with the water castle. I will link them here in the video. And so maybe you will also come here one day. I hope I could give you a little insight. See you in the next episode. Thanks for watching.